Yeah, good afternoon, guys. Please join first. We'll start the session and we'll wrap it up. Guys, please join fast. We'll start the session. Guys, please inform your friends. Make sure they're joining as soon as possible, guys. Let's not waste any more time. Please inform others. No, Vasant, you cannot get that because already your system has been mapped. You need to reinstall the OS. But try once. Okay, there might try once and check it out. Generally, once your system is mapped, you cannot use that system again. You have to reinstall the entire OS. Again, download the Robot Studio software with a different mail ID, and then you can type. It's both. Your machine ID is mapped as long as you're along with your email ID. Because when you're downloading, you're giving your email ID. Okay. At the same time, when you're installing it is creating the match machine ID. Guys, please join fast. We'll start the session. I would like to teach you how to program with Teach Pennant and all now. Vasant, what you can do is try reinstalling the OS once. Okay. Then install license with your, download it with a different mail ID. Number one, install it, download the license with a different mail ID. Then clean your machine once, reinstall the OS and try it. It should be working that time. Okay. See, that's the problem. We have to be very careful with ABB Robot Studio. It's a proprietary software, a great one, but they know how to take care of these issues. Because previously machine mapping was not there, but now they have upgraded that. Guys, please make sure in the next 2 minutes all are joining so that we can start. We have many more things to learn. I'm going to do something different right now. Okay. I hope most of you have followed, but there might be one or two students who haven't followed. It's okay. No problem. Okay. What I'm going to do is now we'll try to program the robot. We'll try to jog the robot first using a virtual teach pendant. Then we'll see how to write a program inside that. Okay. So before that, what we'll do is let us not use the same robot. Instead, let us practice how to finish till here. Okay, so I'm closing my robot studio for you. Okay, I'm not saving anything. I'm not saving, I've closed it. I'm opening robot studio once again. Okay, I'm creating a new station. Please, guys, if you want to write down all the steps, I'm teaching you once again. Okay, see here you have a project and you have a station. A station doesn't have any other elements like by default giving a virtual controller or by default giving a packing system. It doesn't have that. Okay, it's a simple empty station. So if I don't want this, I don't want to select a virtual controller here. So what I'm going to do is I will simply go to station, click on create station. I'm doing it once again, guys. If you want, I'll start after 5 minutes, but please make sure all of your friends are joining, guys. I'll wait another 2 minutes. Please make sure everyone is joining. Guys, it seems one of your classroom is having some network issues, so we'll start in by another 3 minutes. Okay. Right now it's 12:12. We'll start at 12:15, guys. Please join fast, guys. I want you guys to follow. See, right now, if you follow, I'll make sure you will be able to you'll be confident to program with this robot, guys. So please join fast. Okay, meanwhile, everyone, please open your robot studio. Everyone, start opening your robot studio. Everyone, open robot studio. Go to station and click on create station. I'm showing you again. Okay, let's for a change. Let us create program, guys. Okay, let us go to project. I'll create a project named Sathyabama project. Project. Okay. Okay. Some gentleman just came. Okay. Okay. Sathyabama project location. This is where my project will be stored. I don't want to include a robot and a virtual. If you click on this, you can select the robot. Which robot you want to use. Let me not select that. Click on create. Click on create everyone. I'm just repeating the same steps, guys. So everyone is with us. That's it. So this is my station view. See my project name. Earlier it was unsaved project. Now the project name has been changed to Sathyabama project. Okay. So far everything should be good. There shouldn't be any problems. Okay. Now go to ABB library, everyone. This time we'll use IRB 1520 ID, guys. IRB 1520 ID. We'll use IRB 1520 ID. IRB stands for Industrial Robot Body. 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 So you might get a question, sir, which robot should I use, sir? I am confused, sir. Which robot should I use for what application? Don't worry, I'll explain. Okay. This is what we call robot specification. Robot specification. The first one is called payload. Oops. Payload. What do you mean by payload, guys? What is the English meaning of payload? What is the English meaning of payload? Tell me. What is the English meaning of payload? What do you think? Fast, fast. You guys are intelligent. You can answer. What do you mean by payload? Anyone? Vasant? Advik? What is the English meaning of payload? Srinidhi, Lahari? Come on, guys. It's a very easy question. What do you mean by payload? English meaning of payload. You can even drop a message, no problem. Vineet, Vasant Kumar, Mustafa, Seshan, Sudarshan, Balaya, anyone. Okay, let me make it easy for you. Payload means how much weight or how much can the robot hold. Okay, payload means not the robot weight. How much can it hold at the end of its manipulator? Means at the end of the robot, how much can it hold? How much can it pick or place, or how much can it load? That is what you mean by payload. Okay, payload is always excluding end effector, guys. At this end, okay, this end, okay, somebody came. At this end, okay, at this end, how much can the robot lift? Means, imagine, I'll show you a simple example. Okay, I show you all the four specifications: speed, supplementary load, fourth one, payload, speed, reach. Okay, now let me show you a simple example. Okay, I'll just show you Google NSG commando. Okay, let us take the photo of the NSG commando. Okay, so this is the NSG commando. Okay, let us take this photo. Okay, now load means, payload means how much can he carry on his hand. That is called the payload. Okay, supplementary load means how much can now when he's going to a war, he will not just go with one AK-47, right? He will have so many more things. He'll have the bulletproof vest, he'll have a shotgun, he'll have a rifle, knife, all these things he'll be having throughout his body. So payload means how much can he hold. Okay, that is called payload. Supplementary load means how much can he carry on his body. Okay, here also a robot specification also, payload means how much can the robot hold. Okay, supplementary load means how much can it carry. Sir, where should it carry, sir? Take example of painting operation. Take example of painting operation. In painting operation, you need to have a reservoir or you need to have a bucket of paint attached to the robot. That is additional weight, right? So that comes under supplementary load. Payload means, in this example, I can tell you payload means end effector. Let me go to ABB Robot import library. I'll go to equipments and I'll select arc welding gun. So what is the weight? This weight is the payload. How much can the robot hold? That is the payload. Now speed, you as usual, you know what do you mean by speed. the speed at which the robot can travel. Reach means how far can the robot go? How far can the robot go? This is called the reach. My reach of my body is here at one end, my arm is fixed. This is the maximum I can go. This distance is called reach of the robot. This distance is called reach of the robot. Reach of the robot. From here to here. This distance is called the reach of the robot.
India
Okay.
is my country. All Indians are
Yeah, that's a great thing. What is his name? Venkatesh. Okay, great that you remember that. Now, next, guys. So, four things: payload, speed, supplementary load, and reach. Okay, four things, sir. Now, sir, how to identify these, sir? If you go to the robot, if you go to Robot Studio, if you go to the robot name, here this is the robot name IRB 1520 ID. IRB stands for Industrial Robot Body. 1520 is the series ID. ID stands for Integrated Dressing. All till here it is not that important, but see from here. 4 stands for 4 kg. 4 kg payload. 150 stands for 150 centimeters or 1.5 meters reach. Okay, 1.5 meters reach. 02 is the version. 01 will always be ceiling based. 02 will be ground based. This is what you mean. This is how you read. For example, let us bring one more layer robot. Let us bring IRB 1410. IRB 1410 has 5. 5 means the payload is 5 kgs. The payload of this robot is 5 kgs. And the reach of the robot is 1.44 meter. 1.44 meter. Similarly, let us take one more robot, IRB 2600. So IRB 2600, it has 8 kgs payload. 8 kgs payload it can hold, and 200 centimeters or 20 meter, 2 meters reach. Clear? So this is how you read robot specifications. Okay. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts, students? Anyone? Any doubts? Vineet, Vasant, any doubts? Anyone? Lavanya, Lahari, Venkatesh, Kaviraj, any doubts? Vasant, Manoj? Okay, so let me move on. So what I did, let me just add the end effector again. Go to import library, equipment, AW gun, arc welding gun, PSF 25. Attach it to the robot, right click, scroll down, attach to, select the robot. Do you want to update the position? Yes. Okay, so this is the setup. Okay, somebody has just come. Okay, next. Now, guys, now let us see. I want to show you how to really operate the robot in industries. Okay, that is the knowledge I want to give you. In industries, you will have an object called teach pendant, guys. I'll show you how it looks. I'll show you how it's how a person operates a robot. Okay, person operating ABB robot. Okay, you see this is so. If you scroll down slowly, okay, somebody has just come. Great. If you scroll down, where can I? Okay, I think I found one image. Yeah, if you see this image closely, you can see a guy holding something like a joystick. It looks like a joystick, and he's operating the robot. That apparatus that he's holding is called teach pendant. That is called teach pendant. Every robot has one such teach pendant, guys. You can see this one also a bit closer. You have the robot over here, and you have a teach pendant over here. Okay, so using that, this person is operating the robot. Okay, so let us bring a similar teach pendant here. Okay, Now, please pay attention, guys. Everyone, I require your complete attention for the next 45 minutes. Okay. To bring the teach pendant, everyone, first we need to import the controller. First, we need to import the controller. I'm going slowly. Please pay attention. Go to virtual controller. Go to virtual controller. Here, go to from layout. From layout. I'm showing it to you again, guys. This is the last time I'm showing you, so please pay attention. This is your robot where. Next. This is the robot. Next. This is the robot summary. Click on finish. It's loading. Wait for it. Okay. This is where we need to wait a bit. So if it is red color, it means red color, and if the controller status is 0 by 1, the controller hasn't been connected to the robot. You see, many options are not activated. If you go to simulation, many options are not activated. Okay, most of these options are not activated. Okay, because it hasn't been connected to the controller. Controller is nothing but a dabba. Okay, inside which there are many computers which are calculating your forward and inverse kinematics for the robot. Similarly, there will be another module, or what we call control module, which will supply power equally to all the systems. Okay, so now once the control status is 1 by 1, it means the robot has been connected to the controller. We are good to operate right now. Okay, so far any problems, guys? So far any issues till here? I showed you this once again. So far any issues? People, please speak out. Any issues so far? You can always leave it in the chat. Anyone, any issues? Lavanya, Vineet. Great. Now let us start. Okay, so once my controller is ready, okay, now what I need to do is go to here on top. You have few options, guys: home, modeling, simulation, controller, rapid, add-ins. Add-ins are additional tools what you need to download. Okay, rapid. I don't know who's joining this late. Yeah. So add-ins, rapid, add-ins, rapid program. This is where you write the program. Controller. Okay. Everyone, please go to controller, guys. Everyone, please go to controller. Please go to controller. Here in control, so here you have some elements: access, controller tools, input output, configuration, virtual controller, transfer. So here you have an option called flex pendant. Here you have an option called IRC5 flex pendant. Flex pendant. This is a drop down menu. Please click on that. Here you have an option called IRC5 flex pendant. IRC5 was flex pendant. It is the virtual flex pendant, guys. This is the joystick, or this is the device which is used to control the robot, even in real world. Okay, that is the beauty about ABB Robot Studio. If you know how to program here in Robot Studio, you can program the same anywhere throughout the world, even on real robot. So please pay attention, guys. Click on IRC5 flex pendant. IRC5 flex pendant. IRC5 flex pendant. So this is the flex pendant, guys. This is the flex pendant what is shown here. I'll just show you here. Real flex pendant, a flex pendant. So this is the real flex pendant, guys. This is how the real flex pendant will look. Okay, people will be holding this flex pendant to operate it. The same flex pendant is present here for us here. Okay, any doubts till here, guys? Any doubts till here? Do you have any doubts till here? Do you have any doubts? Anyone? Please speak out, guys. If you have any issues, please speak right away. Samuel, Sanjay, Satvik, Satyendra, Session. Any doubts? Can I go ahead? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Okay, somebody has messaged. Great. Okay, Samuel, thank you. So now this is my robot. This is the teach pendant. Okay, or the virtual flex pendant. Now I'll show you how to use this, guys. Okay. First, see this motors on. Okay, somebody's joining. So currently, guys, any robot operates in three status, guys. There are always three modes. Okay, remember there are always three modes. The first mode is manual mode. The first mode is manual mode. I'll just write it in teach minute. Okay, three modes of operation. Manual mode, manual full speed mode, automatic mode. Okay, these are the three modes present, guys. Manual mode, manual full speed mode, automatic mode. Now you might be questioning, sir, what is the difference between manual mode and manual full speed mode, sir? Manual mode, how much ever speed you give, sir, 1000 mm per second, 1500 mm per second, 10,000 mm per second, the robot will maximum run at 250 mm per second. The robot will maximum run at 250 mm per second. 250 mm per second. This is the maximum speed. Sir, why, sir? See, generally during manual mode, what will happen is the robot operator will be very close to the robot. For example, like this. Okay, let's see. Let's take a person operating. Okay, the person will be holding the teach pendant in his hand, and he'll be very close to the robot. So during that period, robot speed shouldn't be high. Okay, so he'll be very close to the work object. Once, so in that condition, what happens is the maximum speed of the robot is going to be 250 mm per second. Nothing will happen. There won't be any great danger and all here. Now, once you program the robot to make sure the robot is working properly at higher speeds, to see whether it is working properly at higher speed, you go for manual full speed mode. Manual full speed mode, whatever speed you set, it will be running. So programmed speed means if you set 10,000, it will run at 10,000. If you set 5,000, it will run at 5,000. That's it. Finally, once manual mode and manual full speed mode are ready, if you want to do the same operation 1 million times, or if you want to do the same operation again and again, you go for automatic mode. Okay, so these three are the operation modes, guys. Okay, so first we'll do all the three today. Okay, so this is my robot, this is my teach pendant. Currently the robot is in automatic mode. You can see here, this is my desktop ID. Okay, this is the mode, automatic mode. Currently the motors are on, but the robot is stopped. To change, it is in automatic mode. To change the mode, here, please pay attention, guys. This is very critical. Here, you have a controller icon. You have a controller icon. Controller icon. Please click on that. Please click on that. The center one is manual mode, guys. The center one is manual mode. Now see, it is changed to manual. The next one towards the right is manual full speed. Towards the right is manual full speed. Towards the left is automatic mode. Towards the left is automatic mode. Okay, so keep changing this. Just keep playing with this. Manual mode, manual full speed mode, automatic mode. Okay, so this is how we can change the mode. So let me first start with manual mode. Okay, manual mode. So currently the mode is manual. Okay, now I need to turn on the motors of the robot. I need to turn on the motors of the robot. So for that, what will you do is click on enable. Click on enable. Click on enable. Click on enable. Guys, did you follow till here? Please pay attention. This is very important for us. Did you follow? Please drop down message. Any problems so far? This is very crucial, guys. If not, we cannot move forward. Do you want me to explain again? I'll do it. But please tell me. Yes, Satyendra. If you have any queries. Okay, guys. So far, do you have any issues? I'll teach you once again. I'm closing this. Okay, I'm closing the teach pendant. Okay, home modeling simulation controller. Go to controller. Here you have access. Then you have controller tools. Go to controller tools. In controller tools, you have an option called IRC5. Please click on that. IRC5. Okay. Here, this is your ABB teach pendant. Okay. Now, if you want to change the mode, you have a control panel over here. This Dabba control is the control panel. The center one is manual mode. Towards the right is manual full speed. Towards the towards the left is automatic mode. Okay. This is how we can do it. Okay. So let me continue. Now, currently it is in automatic mode. Change it to manual mode. Manual mode. It's in guard stop now. Click on enable to change it to motors on. Okay. Now let us jog the robot. Sir, how can I jog, sir? Where are the buttons, sir? Okay, let me explain. Okay, let me explain the important keys for you. What is this? Can someone tell? It's in red color, sir. What is this? What do you think that is? It is red color. What is, any thoughts? Fine, this is the emergency stop, guys. This button is the emergency stop. Let me click it. The robot went into emergency stop. Oh God. Sir, what to do now? Again click it. So you have relieved it from emergency stop. Now what it says, waiting for motors on after e-stop. E-stop na emergency stop. So what you do, go back to control panel. Again, this is the control panel. Go back to the control panel. This is the enable device here. This is what will relieve the system completely from emergency stop. Click on that. Motors off. Now enable it again. Okay, motors on. Next, these four what you see at the bottom. This is play, stop, move forward step by step, move backward step by step. This is for programming. This is for programming. Okay, this robot, what we have in front of you, has 6 joints. Okay, I'll explain the other buttons. Now let me go into jogging the robot. Here you have a, if you go to the teach pendant, you have a small burger like icon, 3 lines. This is the ABB home. This is the ABB home. Please click on that. Please click on that. Here you have an option called jogging. You have an option called jogging. You have an option called jogging. Now let us jog the robot. Make sure, see, sir, how to jog, sir? You can click on motion mode. Here you have an option called motion mode. You have 4 options. First one is axis 1 to 3, means jog the first 3 joints of the robot. Then you have axis 4, 5, 6. Jog the 4, 5, 6 joints of the robot. Then linear. Jog the robot in straight line. Then reorient. Fix the robot at one point in space and rotate the entire robot about that TCP or tool center point. That is reorient. This is one way. Here also you have some buttons. If you click on this 1 by 2, if you click 1, it will go to axis 1 to 3. You click on again, you click it again, it will go to axis 4, 5, 6. Okay. For linear and reorient, you have another button over here. Linear, reorient, linear, reorient. Okay. So now let us jog the robot in axis 1 to 3. Click on axis 1 to 3. So axis 1 to 3 got activated. Okay. You can see the joint angles over here. You can see the joystick directions. Now let us jog the robot. Let me just move this here. Okay. Let me jog the robot. I'll just hold this. So joint 1, it says you have to move the joystick towards right hand. Okay. So I'll jog it. You see, you can jog the robot. No, sir, I want to bring it back. Okay. Now, sir, let us jog the second joint, number 2. Keep pressing that, you can jog it. Now, the third action is twisting. So, it is like twisting the joystick. So, here you have the symbol for that, for twisting. Okay. So this is how you can jog the robot. Okay, any doubts, guys? Any doubts, folks? Guys, please speak out. Any doubts? Anyone? Any doubts? This is how you can teach. Use the teach pen. And any doubts? Anyone? Any doubts? Please speak out right now, guys. Let me jog in 456. I'll again click on the this button. It will change to 456. So let me jog the fourth joint of the robot. So it says turn towards the left. So I'm jogging the robot in left hand direction. Let me jog, keep jogging. I jog. Oh god, I got an error. What is that? It says jogging in wrong direction because my robot has reached a limit. What is the action to be taken? Joystick to move the joint in opposite direction. So I'll move it back. I'll first acknowledge it and I will move it back. Okay, so that is joint 4. Sir, what about joint 5, sir? Okay, this is joint 5. Oh god, again it went to a limit. Go back. And finally, we have joint 6, again twisting. Okay, so this is how we can jog the robot using the teach pendant. Now let us go to linear mode. Let's see how linear mode works. Let me just put it like this. Let me turn to linear mode. See, I'll jog now. Now linear mode, guys, always it works with 3 directions. You can move the robot in a straight line in x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Sir, where is x-axis? Where is y? Where is z, sir? Whenever you stand behind the robot, okay, wait, somebody entered the class. Whenever you're standing behind the robot, guys, whenever you're standing behind the robot, stand behind the robot, use the right hand rule. Right hand rule na first z axis. Where is z axis? It's always up. So z axis. Then away from you is x axis. The last fellow is y axis. Okay, again, where is z axis, sir? Up. Where is x axis? Away from you. Where is y axis? The leftward direction. So this way you can use. Now, if for your reference, what you have is in your robot itself, here itself, you have a reference. Okay. So see, you have a reference. X axis is always away from the robot. Z axis is always above. Y axis is towards the inside the envelope. Okay. Now let us jog the robot in x axis, positive x axis. Okay. Turn on linear. So positive x axis, now what it says, you have to press the joystick down. Okay. Okay. So this is how you can jog the robot in straight line. The robot is moving in a straight line. Sir, I want to jog the robot in z axis. Great. What does it say? You have to rotate. Okay, let me rotate. Okay. You see the, the robot is moving in a straight line. Now, sir, lastly, you want to move the robot in y axis. Okay. Great. Y axis. Let me just put this side. T joystick. Okay, y is y axis. So this is how you can use the teach pendant. This is how you can jog the teach pendant. Okay. Any doubts, guys? I'll stop here for a minute. Any doubts? Were you able to do it till here successfully? Please speak out, guys. This is very important for me. Please speak out, folks. Any doubts here? Sasi, Satvik, Satyanarayana, Satyendra, Shashi, Shawan, Sham, Sindhya. Any doubts? Please speak out right now, guys. I'm ready to accept any doubts. Yes, Mustafa, any doubts? You can post.
Yeah, I was doing this thing and it says error not acknowledged. 50028 jogging wrong direction.
Yeah, so you have reached the limit. The robot has reached the limit. Okay. So what you can see the action. What does it, the action would say? You have to jog the robot in opposite direction, right?
Uh,
So for example, Mustafa, I'll show you again. Okay. See, for example, this is my, let's say I've switched to, let's say I'll jog the robot, second joint of the first joint of the robot. Okay. I kept jogging, 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 and I didn't stop doing that. And after a period of time, the moment it reaches 155 degrees, I got a error. Mustafa, I hope this is the same error you got, Mr. Mustafa.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what it says is jogging in wrong direction. Agreed. What it says, position of robot 1, joint 1 is out of working range because this has a maximum limit of 155 degrees. So what the action says, use the joystick to move the joint in opposite direction. Okay. Now I moved in this direction. I cannot jog it. First acknowledge it, then move it in opposite direction. So that's the remedy. Okay, Mr. Mustafa, I hope that's clarified. Yeah, any other queries, guys? Please speak right now, guys. This is very crucial because now we'll jump into programming. Anyone? Satyanarayana, Nikhilesh, Lahari, Mustafa. Any other doubts, guys? Please speak out. Please post it in the group. Were you able to finish till here successfully? Seshan, Samuel, yeah, Satyendra, yeah. You can speak or you can post a message in the group. No, anything is fine. Yes, Satyendra. Uh, Anyone? Any doubts? Uh, Guys, please speak out. Anyone? Vasant, Vineet, Samuel. Okay, so this is how you can jog with the robot. Okay, now, guys, please pay attention. At your utmost attention. I'll show you how to program the robot using the teach pendant. Now, see, whatever actions you did using the real robot also will perform the same operation. Okay. For example, the same teach pendant in the real teach pendant, enable device will be present at the side of the teach pendant. So you have to hold that and then you have to operate the robot. Okay. Now let me make a small program. Okay. Let me jump the robot to home first. I'll jump the robot to home. Okay. Now let's say I want to write a program. I want to jog the robot. I want to write a program where I want to create a square. I want to create a square in XY plane. Or let's say, you know what, I want to create the square in YZ plane. Means like this. Okay. Front view. Let's say I want to do that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, please pay attention and follow my instructions, guys. Go to ABB home. Go to ABB home, everyone. Here you have an option called program editor. You have an option called program editor. Program editor. Please click on that. Program editor. So this is where you can write the program. Okay. Sir, what is proc? Proc stands for procedure. Main is my program name. If you want to change, sir, I don't want main, sir. Can you give a different name? Good. Go to routines. I'll be slow, guys. I'll show you first program. Then I'll do it once again. Third time you have to do on your own. Okay. You have see, various tasks. Currently you have only one robot. So modules. You have different modules. Inside every module you have a routine. Okay. A routine is nothing but a sub program, guys. You'll have a main program. Inside that you'll have small chunks of programs. That is called a sub program or a subroutine. So let us create a new subroutine. Let me go back. This is, go to program. Let me just close this for you. I'll show it again. You know what, I'll just close everything. Good. I'll go to ABB home, program editor. Okay. Here click on routines. If you want to add a new routine, go to file and click on new routine. If you want to give a name, let's give Sathyabama. Let's say Sathyabama routine. Okay. Click on OK. So Sathyabama routine. Now click on show routine. So proc stands for procedure. Okay, and module, inside a module you can have any number of procedures. What is my procedure name? Sathyabama routine. Now let us start the program, guys. See, now the way it runs, programming runs, is this is called online programming. Online programming or teaching. Teaching means you're going to take the robot wherever you want. You're going to take the robot wherever you want, and you're going to record that particular point. Okay, just close your eyes and imagine. Okay, you're at a particular position and somebody is holding your hand. So the other person will tell that this is your start point. Now he'll drag you along with him. He'll take you to a different position. There he'll tell this is your second point. Now dragging this, it's not possible for heavy people. Dragging, holding you, literally holding you and taking to that position is called lead through programming. If you're using a teach pendant, if you're using a operate HMI or human machine interface to move the robot to a certain position, that is called online programming. So what we are going to do is 3 steps. Add an instruction, jog the robot wherever you want, teach the instruction. So what will happen is when you're teaching, the controller will remember the positional coordinates x comma y comma z. Okay, so let us see how to do that. First, let me add an instruction. Go to add instruction. You have some instructions here: move ABSJ, move C, move L, move J. Move J stands for move joint. Move J stands for move joint. If you want to move the robot in straight line, you need to use move L. If you want to move the robot in a circular fashion, you need to use move C. So let us create a simple program, guys. Okay, add move J first. Okay, always remember this. Currently my robot is in the home position. Always teach that first. I need to remember where I have to come back, or I need to remember where I started my journey. So teach this. How do you teach this, sir? Once you add the instruction, if you want to jog, you jog it, or else click on modify position. Modify. Now what happened is the controller noted down the x comma y comma z of this position. Okay, what was the x comma y comma z, the coordinates of the robot at this particular point? Next, again, add an instruction, jog the robot, teach. So click on add instruction again, add one more instruction. Let's say I want to jog the robot in a rectangular fashion. So it's a straight line. So click on move L. Now, do you want to add this instruction above or below? Obviously below. So now go back to ABB home, jogging. Now select linear mode. Now let me jog the robot in negative y axis. So first I added instruction. Did I add? Yes, sir. Next, jog. So I'm jogging. Oops. Okay. Well, let me just come back. Let me just x axis. So I want to move the robot in y axis. So let me jog the robot in y axis. Great. Now go back to the program. Now teach the robot about this point. So click on modify position. Modify. Good. Next, I've done this. So now I have to go down. Add one more move L. Okay. Now go back to jogging again. Move. So you need to jog the robot down. So jog the robot down. Great. Go back to programming. Modify position. Modify. Now add one more move L. I have to come back. No. Jog the robot. Come back. Again modify position. Modify. Finally, I want to come back to home position. To do that, all you can do is click on move J. Click on your first command, because you already taught to the system. So click on that. Go to edit. Copy. Go to the last command and paste it. So this is a simple program, guys. This is a simple program. Very easy. Just jog the robot and teach. That's all. Okay. Now, sir, you might be wondering, sir, what is this MoveJ? What is V1000? What is Z50? What is Tool 0? We'll come there. Don't worry. First, let us run the program so that you're feasting your eyes. Okay. Now, if you want to run this program, guys, now I'll give you a scenario. When you go to an industry or a company, you would have seen a website code. There would be millions of lines. But from where should I start the execution? That is important. So for that, you need a program pointer. Observe this end. There is no program pointer. Now what I'm going to do is debug PP. PP means program pointer. So program pointer to routine. Sathyabama routine. Okay. So let's play the program. I'll click on play. You see, the robot is being operated. So this is how you can write a simple program, guys. This is using manual mode. This is the maximum speed. Though I programmed it for V1000, the robot is going to go only at 250 mm per second. Okay. Sir, what if I want to run at full speed, sir? How will the robot be? Let's see. I'll show you. Let me stop. Let me switch to manual full speed. Go to the control panel. Manual full speed. Okay. Let me switch to manual full speed. Manual full speed. So right now that the robot is manual full speed. Now remember one thing, guys. Whenever the robot is in manual full speed, it will first start at 3% speed. You have to change it to 100%. Why, sir? Who knows? By mistake, somebody would have turned it to manual full speed. Nobody knows. So to make sure it is actually programmed for 100% speed, it shows us, okay, initially 3%, then you can convert it to 100%. How do you do that? First enable it and press on hold. Okay. So motors on. If you press play, the robot will be moving slow. Sir, it's boring, sir. What to do? Stop it. Go to the bottom option. Click on this. Here you have a speedometer. Click on that. Change to 100% speed. Now play it. Okay. So right now the robot is being run at 1000 mm per second. Trust me, guys. Really, this will be much more dangerous. The robot is running at manual full speed at 100% velocity in continuous cycle. It's running in continuous cycle. Okay. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts, students? Anyone? I know you would be wondering, sir, can you do it once again? Shall we do it once again, guys? Any doubts? Meanwhile, any problems, issues, please speak out, guys. Please speak right now, guys. Anyone? Any problems or issues? Guys, if you have any issues, please speak out, guys. Because it's very crucial. What you have learned is really powerful. But you need to know whether you can use it or not. Satyanarayana, Mustafa, Kamlesh, Niklesh, Srinidhi, Vinay, any doubts? Vishwajit, Vaishnavi, Yashwin. If you are shy to speak, you can always drop down a message, guys. Do you have any doubts? Anyone? Any doubts? Okay. Mustafa, do you have any issues so far? Were you able to program?
Yeah, I programmed it.
Great. Yeah. So guys, what we'll do is let us do one more program for your ease. Okay, let me do one more program. Let me stop. I'll do it together. Okay, let me create one new routine. Okay, I'll just show you once again. Let me switch this to manual mode again. Okay, manual mode. Routines. Let me create a new routine. Go to file, new routine. Let's say my new routine. Okay, show routine. Now let me just let me just move this here. Let me make a simple program for your ease. Okay. First, obviously, I have to teach the home first instruction, home position. So move J. Okay, move J means move joint. Let me explain this first for you. I'll open a notepad. move A or move joint. Star. What is this star, sir? This star can be, it can be represented as a star or point one or anything. It could be star or point one, whatever you want. Star. This star actually has the information related to the position x comma y comma z. For example, let me show you. Let me click on this star. Okay. So this star has the information. Sir, I don't want star, sir. You can change it to P10. Sir, I don't want star, sir. It is confusing, sir. Okay, click on new. Change it to P10. Okay, to point 10. So this P10 is the has the information of the position. Where is the position of the robot? And so to P10. Clear expression. So these are the various data types available, which you don't need right now. Okay, programming. Let me just. Okay, so this star has the information related to the program. Okay, P10 has the information of x comma y comma z. Next, let me just write. Next, V1000 stands for velocity, 1000 mm per second or 250 na 250 mm per second, whatever you wish. Okay, then okay, Z50 what it says is your target won't go straight. Okay, see, Z50, Z stands for zone, guys. What it means is, I don't want my robot to travel straight. Instead, when my robot is about to turn, okay, when my robot is about to turn, I don't want the robot to turn straightly like this. Because at this point, okay, during this transition of direction, what will happen is all the motors of the robot might come to a situation where they are more stressed. Okay, imagine, close your eyes and imagine you are going on a road at 120 kilometers per hour. Suddenly you saw a 90 degrees turn. Okay, imagine this. Just close your eyes and imagine you're going on a road at 120 kilometers per hour, and suddenly there was a 90 degrees turn. Now, what will happen if you turn the robot directly to 90 degrees? You know what's going to happen. You're the resultant. So what you're going to do? You're going to slow down and you're going to take a curved path. You won't turn like this. Instead, you'll turn like this. Okay, this curvature is denoted by this zone. So what it'll do is it'll turn by a radius of 50 mm. Okay, it will turn by a radius of 50 mm. To explain you in simple terms, it will create a circle of 50 mm, okay, around that point, and it will travel on the circumference, means outside. Okay, that is Z50. Finally, zone. Sorry, finally, tool. What is the tool we are using? This is the instruction. The same instruction is given for move L also. So move L star. Okay, V1000 Z50. Okay, then tool 0. Okay, so that is the instruction, simple instruction. So let me get back to program. So I'm recording this first. So I'll click on modify position, modify. Now let me jog the robot. You know how? Let's make something crazy. Okay, let me jog the robot in joint mode. First, add an instruction below. Let me jog the robot in first axis. Okay, let me just lift the robot. Okay, like an elephant trunk. I lift it till here, and I'll then imagine this is my second point. Modify position, modify. Add add one more instruction. Again, let me jog this time my third joint. Okay, so again, teach the position. Now come back. Sorry, add an instruction. Come back. Then teach this position. Finally, last instruction, add again and come back. modify position. So this is my next simple program what I've written. Okay, so to run the program I need a program pointer, because here itself I have two programs. My current program pointer is here, but I don't want to run that. I want to run this one. So debug pp means program pointer to routine. So I want my new routine. You see my program pointer has shifted here. So let me play this. Sir, it's too slow, sir. Good. Let me switch it to manual full speed mode. Stop it. Let me increase the speed to 2500. No problem. 2500, 2500, 2500. Okay. So debug PPT routine again. Let me change the mode to manual full speed mode. Okay. Enable, hold to run. 100% speed. Play. Okay. So that is this, guys. This is how we can program the robot using this, using a teach pendant, guys. Any doubts, folks? Please speak right now. Any doubts, anyone? Anyone, guys? Any doubts? Please speak up. Guys, next 15 minutes we'll have a short Q&A session. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can always ask me right away. Any doubts? Those who have been working, please tell me if you have any doubts. Guys, it's been a great session so far, at least I feel, because now you are able to program. Vishwajit, any problems, any issues? Vishwajit, Yashwin, can you speak up so far? What did you finish? Are you able to program and operate? Huh? Guys, Yashwin or people, please speak out, guys. Tushar, Vikram, Vinay, any doubts?
No, sir.
Are you able to program the robot?
Yes, sir.
Great. Dhanush, Dinesh, Bhavanesh, guys, if you have any queries, any issues, problems, you can always ping me. So we're able to successfully program the robot, guys, using manual full speed mode. 5 minutes. Please speak around among yourself. If you have any doubts, please come out, guys. Any queries, please speak out right now.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Yashwin.
Sir, like, do we have a student version of this application, sir?
No, dude. Only during Corona, since because of Corona, they extended the license for 1 year.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
1 month was made 1 year because of Corona. But again,
Okay,
they
sir.
reverted back. There is no student version. If we buy
Okay.
the robot, then a student, then the education version will be given.
Okay, sir.
Okay. That's the
Okay.
thing.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any queries, guys? Do you want me to do one more program or any thoughts? If you want, I can do using MoveC, circular interpolation. Any questions? Samuel, Vineet? Anyone? Anyone, guys? Shruti, Shyam, Sindhya, Shoram, Shamshuddin, Srinidhi? Definitely. Okay, so let me write one more program. This time I'll do circular interpolation. Okay, so please pay attention, everyone. 5 minutes, guys. I'll just finish the circular. How to use move C. Okay, I'll just write. I'll just share my entire screen. Okay, let me stop this. I'll jump the robot to home position. Uh, move to pose, jump home. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll see if the robot can. I'll make the path in which the robot can move in circular position. Okay. So for that, what I'll do is I'll go to modeling. I'll create a small cylinder. Okay. Let's say the cylinder is 100 mm. 100 and height is 800. 100 is too small. 200. Okay, height is 800, yeah, or 600, 600. You know what, 700 is better. So 700 mm, create. So I created a simple solid, guys. Okay, I created a simple solid. Now let me take it, let me move it towards. I want to make sure it is within the robot work cell. So let me right click, show work envelope, 3D volume. So I'll place it somewhere, somewhere here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my teach pendant, create a new routine again, any routine. Okay, so first always again I need to teach the home position. Move J, I'll teach the home position. So modify position, modify. Okay, now my next thing is I need to come to a particular point in space. I want my robot to exactly make this circle, guys. Okay, so how am I going to do is, please pay attention. First I need to find the center. To find the center, here I have here you on the station you have few options. Here I have an option called move center, snap center. So click on snap center, turn on linear jog. Let me just jog my robot now. Linear mode. Okay. Let me turn on linear mode. I'll slowly jog the robot down to a point close to the center. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'll just jump it close to the center. So I found the center. So first I want my robot to come to the center. So I'll create another move L or move J below, modify position, modify. So I came here next. I want to make a circle. So let me come somewhere. So I'll come to another position. Let's say I have to make a circle like this. So let me come here. So let me just move the robot till here. So add another move J, modify position, modify. Now, this is the catch, guys. Let us use move C. Move C has 2 stars. What do you mean by 2 stars, sir? Move C records 2 points. Let me just turn on. Move C has 2 points, guys. Move C has 2 points. The first point is via point. Okay, the first point is called via point. So, see, imagine I want to come to this position. My robot is here, but I want to come to this position. Now, what happens if I give move L? What happens? It will come straightly. But no, sir, I want the robot to come here in a circular fashion. So first I have to program the via point or intermediate point. So move C first intermediate point and end point. So what I'm going to do is, please pay attention. So move C, you have 2 stars. So first star stands for intermediate point, second star stands for end point. So let's see how am I doing this. So I'll just jump the robot to center again. I'll pull it towards this end. Then I will teach first. I'll teach my first point. Modify position, modify. Then I need to teach my second point. So now what I'm going to do is again come to center, turn this off, go back to the end point. Modify position, modify. So what happened now? During my initially my robot was here. It will come by the end of this instruction. It will come here via this intermediate point. Okay, via this intermediate point. Now you made only a half circle. What to finish the circle? Add another move C. Move C. Again, intermediate point. Let me jump here. No, let me jump here. Intermediate point. Modify position. Modify. Second point, end point. Again, snap center. Okay. Back to the original point. Modify position. Modify. Okay. Now let us see how the robot is running this program. Let us see how the robot is running this program. So debug pp2 routine. Yes, new routine. Play. Okay. So this is how the robot can make circular interpolation. Let me just remove this. This is irritating. Let me just show turn off work envelope. Okay, guys. This is how it is making a circle. Now let us remove the cylinder also. Okay. Let us increase the speed. Let me just stop. Manual full speed. Okay. Let me increase to full speed. Play. Okay. So this is how you can make the program using move C, guys. This is the program. This is the simple move C program. Okay, guys. Any doubts? Any doubts, guys? As you requested, I wrote one more program. Any thoughts, guys? Any queries? Lahari, pick and place is going to take more time, that building that operation. If you have time, I can show pick and place using simple IRB 360. That's up to you guys. You have to tell me. If you guys are fine with that, then I'll do it. If you're fine with that, I can do pick and place using IRB 360. What say? Please speak out, guys. Okay, any questions, guys? Any doubts? Any queries? Any queries, guys? Any queries, people? Okay, if you want, I can explain pick and place immediately. If you feel, what do you wish? Are you good? Do you guys have time, or we'll stop? Okay, let me just show you a little bit. I'll give you a little bit hint about it. Okay, pick and place. For pick and place, guys, if you want to do it using IRB 360, go to ABB Robot Studio, download. Go to ABB Robot Studio. Let me share my screen. Go to ABB Robot Studio downloads. You have Robot Studio downloads. Please go there. If you scroll down, you have an option called Picking Power Pack. Picking Power Pack. Picking Power Pack. You have an option called Picking Power Pack. Picking Power Pack. The moment you click that, it will get it down. It will get downloaded. Okay. Extract that. Extract that. Extract that. I'll show you how a demo of this program. Okay. Once you extract, so I've already installed this. So for your choice, I'm saying you ABB Picking Power Pack. If you pick and place, you have to install ABB Picking Power Pack. Then you have an option called Virtual Pick Master. Inside that you have a setup. You need to install these two, ABB Virtual Pick Master and ABB Picking Power Pack. Okay. Once that is done, let us say you have installed. Okay. Okay, let me just open a new robot. Let me just open, stop this. New project, let's say. I'm creating a new project, guys. I'll show you a little bit, Larry, so that this is already being recorded, so you can use it. Okay, ABB library. Go to IRB 360. IRB 360. Okay, this is the parallel robot, guys. This is the parallel robot. So here, what we are going to do is, I want to position this. Right click, position, set position. Enter a value of 1600 mm. Apply, close. So what happened right now? Your robot is in the air. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a controller from layout. Next. Here you have to be careful. Go to options. Go to options. You have packaging. Scroll down till you get Pickmaster 3. So activate 642 bar 1 Pickmaster 3. I want to use two conveyors, one device net. Okay, these are what I've selected. Pickmaster 3, two conveyor areas, one IO board, device net. Click on OK. Finish. Let the controller get installed, guys. Meanwhile, we can have a chat. I'm doing this, guys, so please pay attention. I'll just do it a bit fast so that you understand what is the power of Robot Studio. Okay. So let it get installed. Yeah, some gentleman came right now. Okay, so it has been installed. Now please pay attention, guys, from here on. From here on, please pay attention. It's getting installed, restarting. Okay, connected. Okay, now I've already added picking power pack, so I have it here. So click on picking. I'm just showing it to you, okay? So picking power pack, this is my pick master. IRB 360 works with camera, guys, okay? So first I'll add picking controller. These are step-by-step process, okay? Add picking controller. Controller 1. So this controller can control two conveyors. So click on OK. Then add a picking tool. Vacuum cup. Okay. This is the tool you're going to add. Click on OK. See, the moment I clicked that, end effector got attached to the robot. So this is my end effector. This is my robot. Okay, now I'm adding conveyors. Add conveyor. So conveyor, what I'll do is I'll reduce this to 2000 mm. Length is 2000 mm. Height is 500. Fine. So this is my conveyor. Okay. Now I have to set the position of the conveyor. So what I'll do is minus 1000. Y I'll put it 50. Okay. So this is my conveyor 1. From one conveyor, parts will be coming. From the other conveyor, parts will be going. So add one more conveyor. Conveyor 2, 2000 as the length. Okay. So again, set the position minus 1000. And this one, let's say I'll put it as 600. Sorry, minus 600. By close. So you see, this is my setup. From one conveyor, the robot from biscuits. Let's say we are bringing biscuits from one conveyor. In the other conveyor, we'll be having boxes. Okay, the robot has to pick and place. Now next, add work area. So conveyor 1, we are going to pick up the object. So this is my conveyor conveyor 1, robot 1, work pick. Okay, okay. Then add one more work area. Okay, so this is for place. Okay, this is not required, that's fine. Okay, and then I'm going to add a sensor. You can add any camera. Okay, Baszler Scout camera attached to conveyor 1. So it has to detect that the objects are being come in the first conveyor. It has to detect that. So, okay. Now you can see there is a camera over here. There is a camera over here. So next what I'm going to do is add a sensor, IO sensor attached to conveyor 2. Okay. So this is my setup. I have 2 conveyors, I have a plane sensor and I have a camera. Okay. I hope you guys are following. Then I'm going to add flow handler. Conveyor. What? The item is going to be detected in the conveyor 1 using camera 1. Okay. It's going to pick up using that. So I'll click on OK. Then second conveyor, what is, there is no camera, there is going to be IO sensor. Okay, it's going to be used in the second conveyor. Click on OK. This is step by step, guys. So this setup is done. Okay, the setup is done. Now I need to add some containers. You want a box shape or a cylinder shape? You can see here. Let me just hide it. Okay, box shaped. So this is the palette first. Okay, you want a box shaped or you want to add an item cylinder shaped. I want a cylinder shaped item. Okay, there's no need to have an item group. Delete that. Okay, then I want to add a item container. So this will be the container on which object is going to be placed. Okay, apply, close it. Then container pattern. How do you want to place the container? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, okay, add the item. So let me just, so container 1, yeah, container 1, add the container 1, item 3. Okay, then I have to go to layout, pattern. How do you want to add the items? Okay, so you want this pattern or like this. Let me say I want to add only 2 items. Click on apply and close it. Okay, so then job, add a job, add item. I want to bring this one. Okay, I want to detect on my conveyor 1 and I want to pick it up in the conveyor 1 and place it on the conveyor 2. Similarly, add container pattern. Okay, container pattern will be detected in 2. Okay, so this is the simple one. So now I'll calibrate the job, quick calibration. Okay, and start. Okay, yeah, now we can go ahead. Anyone, any doubts, guys? Okay, no doubts, no doubts, no doubts. Great. So where was, so this is the pattern. I think I'll go for a bigger one. I'll just delete this. I'll go for a bigger one. Just my screen is not visible. Guys, here you can see the pattern. So this is the item. This is how the object is going to be placed. Okay. So 4 objects will be running one above the other. Click on OK. Apply a layer preview. Guys, you will find an option called add to layer. Please check out because of my screen resolution, I'm not able to see that. Can someone share your screen if you're doing that? You'll find an option called layers. Can you see? Can you see add to layer? Can you see an option called add to layer? Because of the screen resolution, I'm not able to show that. The max I can stretch is still here. Guys, can you see that option? Yeah. Okay. So I've actually expanded this. I'll click on add to layers. So 4 objects can be coming. It will come one by one. Then this is my layer. Okay. So what will happen is on one conveyor these objects will be coming, and on the other conveyor we'll have the boxes coming. So I'll click on apply and close it. Okay. So I'll just make these changes. Conveyor pattern, this is fine. So objects are going to come. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'll just go to job, edit the job. Okay. Add item, item. This is the item. I want to detect in conveyor 1, pick it up and place it here. Okay. Similarly, conveyor pattern 2, add. So this is the conveyor pattern 2. I'll just detect it on the flow handler. Conveyor 2. That's it. I'll click apply and okay. Clear, guys? Just now try running this, guys. Should be working. Try running this. Try running this and please play and see. Just be slow a little bit. Here the system will be a bit slow. Please try running that and tell me what happens. My system is also slow, so operation interface. I'll start play. Yes. 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 Oh God. This happens, guys. Check in your system and tell me what's happening. My system is a bit slow, so you can see from one conveyor I'm getting objects. It will pick, place, and it will move on. But there is one mistake though. Actually, the speed is very high. That's why I need to actually put 4 objects, but it's only putting only 2 objects. So what I'm going to do is flow control, go to flow control, reduce the speed to 150. And here also reduce the speed to 150. Okay. Now you see able to place 3. Okay. Let me just then reduce it to 100 again. Okay, now I can place all the 4 objects. So this is picking, guys. So what is happening is here you have a camera. Here you have a camera which is detecting the objects, picking up the parts and placing it here. Okay, guys, any doubts? We are almost done with the session. Any doubts? Guys, please, as Lahari asked, I have given her a program. Lahari, I hope you have understood this. It will be a little bit slow in the systems, but please be careful. No problem. You can run this. Any doubts, guys? Please speak out. Okay, guys, if you have any, I hope you have understood. So let me just summarize whatever what we did today. Today we try to understand about a robot. What is a robot? Okay, we have seen different. What is an industrial robot? Okay, then we have seen different types of industrial robots. We have seen what is a simulation. Why is a simulation required? Okay, what is ABB Robot Studio? We started with the fundamentals of ABB Robot Studio. What is Robot Studio? How to operate Robot Studio? How to bring in robots? Okay, how to jog the robot using jog joint. Okay, then jog reorient. Then we tried understanding how to find the robot specifications. Four robot specifications. First one is payload, supplementary load, speed, and the last one is reach. Okay, these were the four specifications. Then we brought in the teach pendant. We tried to program the robot using teach pendant. Okay, once the teach pendant is done, we tried to do picking. This picking specially I took for you guys because one of you have asked. If you want to do this, please go to Robot Studio, download the Power Pack first. Okay, please download the Power Pack called picking. I'll share the link to you in your message chat. Please install that Power Pack, picking Power Pack. I'm typing for you. You can operate the same. Okay, guys. Any other queries, guys? If you have any queries, it's been a wonderful opportunity. I hope you have learned enough to build simulations. Uh, Thank you. If you have any doubts, you can stay back, or else thank you. See you next time, guys. If you have any doubts, you can always stay back and ask me. Any doubts, guys? Anyone?
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Regarding that installation, it is getting experiments. How do we get it back?
Actually, this is the trial version. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Generally, if you want to keep using it, you have to completely format your system. Okay. Install OS once again, download the software, and then install it.
Then it is very difficult. The
Yeah,
operating
yeah,
system.
that is the same. That's the thing. This is costly and proprietary software. This is what they're doing to make sure nobody is, misusing it.
Is there any student version? Not like that,
No,
sir.
no student version. There's only trial version for 30 days. If at all you are buying the robot, then you will be given a yearly subscription. Every year you can renew that.
Okay, sir.
That is given only with the robot.
Actually, for the exam point of view, how we can manage, sir? Because we cannot install. That is by
Ma'am, simple,
operating
ma'am. For
system.
exam, let's say you installed today means within 30 days conduct the exam. That's all.
Okay, okay.
That's the best
That is
solution.
the best option. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Or you take a different lab in a different department and you can conduct, ma'am. But once it is that this is the thing, ma'am. If you have the robot, you won't have any issues. You'll be given lifelong every year upgradable license. Okay, but if that is not the case, then we have to like go like
Then
this only, ma'am.
actually at this verge of ending our lab session, it is not possible, it seems. So we can get it installed, and within 30 days you have to conduct that
Yeah,
experiment.
for example, let us say your exam is on 15th, ma'am, 15th of April. Okay, install exactly on 10th of April.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so from 10th of April, you will be having 30 days time within
Okay.
which you can finish the exams or whatever is required,
Actually,
ma'am.
the exam date has been pre-planned, and then we need to install before
Ah,
that 30
before
days.
exactly 3 days before that you install, ma'am.
3 days. Okay, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Because right now we are using this. I'm using on my personal laptop, ma'am. I
Okay.
had to
Actually, now you are
completely
showing
format.
on conveyor belt, that is picking and placing. This and all we
Yes,
cannot do it.
yeah, you, ma'am. That's the
Even
beauty of Robot Studio. 30 days you'll be given full license.
full-fledged
Completely you
virus
can
will be
use.
there.
Completely you can use.
That is what, sir. Because we want to conduct some more experiments now, then how it will be possible? That is, before 3 days or 1 week before we have to install, and then we have to go.
Ah, that's it, ma'am. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Yashwin,
If you are
Satyanarayan.
having students, if you are having any doubts, queries, you can post it in the chat box. Otherwise, we can adjourn the meeting.
Thank you for enlightening the knowledge, sir. Thank you from all of our
You're
students.
welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. On behalf of
Yes, ma'am.
our staff, we extend our thanks to you, sir. You have
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
explained.
ma'am.
Actually, we couldn't continuously take part in it, but we do listen. So it is a very enlightening session for us. You
Thank you.
have given a very nice presentation and hands-on session. If any further need, we will contact you, sir.
Definitely, you can call me back, ma'am. No problem. I'll leave
Yes,
my
sir.
number in the chat. You can
Actually,
always.
from Ravi Kumar sir, we have got your number.
Yeah,
And if
sure, ma'am.
suppose, if at all we need it back
Yeah,
to fill
definitely,
up.
ma'am. Anytime you can call me. No problem, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. On behalf of our Veda Narayanan and Ravi Kumar sir, I am extending my thanks, and also on behalf of our students, sir. Thank
You're
you so
welcome, ma'am.
much.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. You can join the meeting, sir.
Yeah, sure.